Hi guys, it's Belle here. I'm back with the final episode for now. Let's hope there's going to be some more of the Crazy Craft Challenge. And this is episode 3. If you don't know what the Crazy Craft Challenge is, it is a collaboration between the wonderful Luise Heinzl and the wonderful Pam from the Paper Outpost. And they have done 3 different challenges. The first one was to make 5 clusters blindfolded. The second one was to make 3 journaling cards finger painting. And this is the third and final one, but fingers crossed. Hope you're listening, Luise and Pam. We would really love some more throughout the year where possible. So this week's was to collage using 5 things that begin with the first letter of your name. Now I know guys, I've been doing a lot of collaging on here recently. A lot of my videos seem to be just collaging. Bear with me, there will be others coming soon. This is just how it's worked out at the moment. Obviously the first letter of my name is B, so I picked bunny, bag, book page, burgundy and bark. I have an idea in my head of what I kind of want to do, but as with most crafting, we will see how that goes. Hopefully you're in shot. So first thing, I've cut a piece of it's sort of watercolor paper. It's very thin watercolor paper that I've got. I've cut it to 8 by 8 because I wanted to try something a bit different with it. So bunny, I've got this beautiful bunny stamp here, which I'm going to be using. And it is by, hold on, there's other stamps in here. It is by Bumblewick. And it doesn't really tell me the name. Oh, hare and owl. So it's a hare, but I'm saying it's a bunny. It is what it is. So I've got the stamp for bunny. For bag, I'm actually using one of these paper bags I have in my stash. I really love the colours of it, and I thought they had kind of burgundies, browns and bronzes on there, which all begin with B. And I've also got a tea bag, just because I don't know, I might want to use that. For book page, I have a lot of different book pages. I want to use this Bold and Beautiful because it begins with B. I have lots of book pages, some that are from Paint, some Edith Holden. I managed to find in my scrappy stash this book page, and it has all words beginning with B on it, which was quite serendipitous. This is one of my glue pages that I'd been inking on top of, and it's brown ink, so I thought all that would go. Also, this is from a book page. Those of you who are following my Marguerite Miller will have seen that I used the other part of this in one of those collages. So that's the book page. The burgundy, I'm using, so I class this as burgundy. I hope that's picking up. This is corrugated. Ooh, listen to that sound. You can already see I've punched flowers out of it. And then I had some of this handmade, what I, again, consider burgundy paper that, again, I've cut all of these flowers out of. Just using a simple flower punch that I had, that I don't use a lot of those anymore. So, and also I have a few extra things. So I have these like dots, gems, a lot of browns and bronzes and the wooden ones. I just thought the colours went really well. I've got some extra bits of paper. This came in some Happy Mail. I've got this that's got B lettering all over it, some brown paper and some of these die cuts. So I was thinking Blossom also begins with B, so I might use that. And also I got given this in some Happy Mail, which is some cork, a letter B. And for bark, I really wanted to try and use this, but I don't know how well this is going to go. But I've actually got some bark. I picked this up at my local craft store, and I wanted to see how that would go. I really don't know. This could be a long video. Okay, so I have an idea of what I kind of want, but I don't know how it's going to go. So we'll just get started. And let's just get my glues and stuff. Get those out, guys. Okay, so I actually stamped out my bunny already. So you stamped my bunny out. And then I embossed her. And then I used watercolours. I'm not a watercolour expert. I just dump it on and hope it looks okay. Then I actually dried that, went over the top of it with some Tim Holtz ink to give it this kind of mottled effect that I really like. And then I just highlighted a few bits in white. And I kind of want my bunny down here. I was wondering if I wanted to stamp it out again and sort of have it as the background, because you can see in the stamp it's got all this grass. But I'm hoping that's what the die cut will work as. So I'm going to get started. I think I want the book pages up here first. So let's just get started. So yeah, I'm sad to see this challenge end. It's been so much fun. Although, if you saw my last video, you saw I got a bit stressed. I have a new phone that I'm filming on, and I just don't know how long the videos are. On my last phone, I was lucky if I could get a video more than half an hour. So, yeah, so I was filming on that, and it was getting near an hour. And I think just the fact that I'm not used to having a phone that films for longer, it was a little stressful, that's all. So yeah, other than the fact that that was stressful, it was actually fun. It just didn't seem that way at the time. Let's do it this way. I actually like the fact that this says July on it, because that's an important month, and these are for me, and these are letters beginning, things beginning with the first letter of my name. So I know July doesn't, but it does have other significance. So I'm literally just collaging these on the top for the moment. I'm not quite sure like where I want to go with this. I like that because it's got some greeny blue. There's not going to actually be a lot of greeny blue on this, but I could put it down there and put some other book page behind. So yeah, coming to an end. So sad, but it's been so much fun, and I really have had so much fun watching other people's videos. Like I said, I haven't really seen anyone except for Luise's and Pam's for this, because I just didn't want to be influenced, as I've said before. I will be trimming this all down, so I'm overhanging it at the moment because I want to trim it all off. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. So my idea is that I kind of want to put the book bag more down here, more like grass, and put the bunny amongst it. That may or may not work, I'm not sure. So in the background I kind of want some of this, because it's almost like the grass coming out from behind as well, gives it more dimension. I might ink this one up. So yeah, hope you are all okay. Don't want to rip this a little bit. I think I will. Don't want to put something else behind it first. I might do. And I hope you're enjoying and catching up with all the videos. Just because this challenge is on at the moment doesn't mean you can't also do this challenge and join in at a later date should you wish to. I don't know if I want some of the B page there. It's very white. That's my main issue with it. I think this is from a Daphne's diary, which, you know, beautiful, but we can't use them in our journals if we're going to sell them, although obviously it doesn't matter with this because I'm obviously not selling this. This is just that's very white. Do I want it more like this? I think I do. I think I want it more like that. I'm not selling this collage. I have realised though, whilst doing all these collages, that I made a journal for my Marguerite Miller collages, but a lot of the journals that I own are quite decorated, and they're not very good for doing art journaling in because of that, because they're highly decorated. And it's made me realise I think I need to, I think I want some words down there. I think I need to, do I want some of this black one? It might be interesting, a bit of paint. Yeah, I think I do. Need to make another journaling, another journal to do art journaling in, because I just haven't really got one. So I do have an idea. I'm putting this writing upside down because I don't care, and it gives it a bit more interest, I think. Do I want that over there? No, I think I want it about there, which means I also need something there. Do I want some of the blue there now? There's a lot of ink on that side and not a lot this side. I think I'm going to put that there, and if I turn it the other way, it's more interesting. Again, as you can see, I'm not thinking too much about this because it's collage, so I'm just having some fun. But yeah, I think I need to make myself my own art-ish journal that I can work in when I'm doing these kind of challenges. Still need something there, because I say I don't have one that really works that's in my stash at the moment. So yeah, let's get rid of this. This is all sticky now. So I don't know if I'll do that on camera or not. Having a phone that now has a longer filming time does give me more room to do tutorials and things, and craft with me videos, because I am a procrastinating crafter. As I've said in a previous video, it takes me a long time to make journals and things because I go backwards and forwards. I keep looking at pages. I take ages to make a piece of ephemera. So I know lots of you have asked me to do journal tutorials, which, you know, I'm very grateful for because you're interested in my style and how I work. I'm just going to trim this now to give me an idea what I'm working with, but it just takes me so long. But I have had a thought about that, so watch this space and we'll see if anything comes of it. So all collage at the moment, and now I want, so this bag kind of comes in half and I'm going to rip it. It's such a beautiful bag. And I wanted to give it almost like a hill effect. So we'll have one at the front and one really good quality as well at the back. So that goes like that. Okay. I've also got some brown paper I might use. So I think I want that to kind of, one at the back, but is that too much? Do I want brown there instead? Right, would that go better? I think it might, you know. Get a thought in your head and then you go somewhere else with it. I think it might go better along there. Yeah, so watch this space for that. There might be some tutorials coming. So I basically want this bunny to look like it's sitting out on the hill, but I don't want it so perfect as if it's meant to be a piece of artwork with a bunny sitting on a hill, because that's not working very well at the moment. So let's get some glue instead. I don't like using wet glue, I have to admit, when I'm using paper. I think mainly because of the mess. But yeah. So I don't want it looking perfect. This is a collage. It's an art piece. Art piece. I always feel really pretentious when I say that, because I don't consider myself an artist at all. And I'm not saying that to get comments going, but you are, because I don't consider myself that way. I have friends who are artists, who are amazing. I consider myself a little creative. Well, creative. I mean, I wouldn't be on here if I didn't think I was a little bit creative. But, yeah, not an artist. So, I think I want this kind of there. If you can hear that noise, that's my cat. He doesn't like being locked out of the room. So, I'm going to pause you a minute. I'm back. Sorry about that. He is a very anxious cat. And he doesn't like doors locked on him. We got him from a very, not a nice situation, let's put it that way, when he was really young. He's a rescue, but he is very anxious. And like the other nosy one that you sometimes see in my videos, Topaz. Yeah, he's a rescue and doesn't like the doors shut because he gets very anxious that we're not there or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I like that there. I hope you see what I'm going for. I hope it's making sense. But I don't want to stick this completely down, because now this is where the bunny comes in, if I can find the bunny after making a bit of a mess over here, and this. So I kind of want that there. I'm wondering if I want another one behind as well. I might want another one behind, and then like something here. I want it over a bit. And do I want another one of those? Yep, I might want another one so that it can kind of go like that and have it all the way across. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get this stuck down. I'm just going for it, guys. Like I said, I'm not overthinking. I'm just going for it. So let's get the glue book over for this. But yeah, so we've had him many, many years now. He's very different cat to when we got him. It was not a good situation. But anyway, he's very different, but he just doesn't like to be away from us too much, and he doesn't like to think that he's trapped in a room. So bless him. So you won't see him on camera, although he's sitting opposite looking at me now as if to say, who are you talking to, and why wasn't I in the room? Why did you have the door shut? I'm very stressed now, Mama. Yeah, so I'm going to stick that there. I hope that was roughly where I had it. This is why I don't like wet glue. I know you can get the glue with the metal top to make it thinner, but I still just find I make a mess with it. So anyway, that's going there like that. And then let's get this stuck down. Let's go for it. This is going to have to come off. let's get this stuck down. I really do wish I had my other glue stick. Just wondering if I've got another one in there. Sometimes I keep extras. So, so that's about it. I don't really know what to talk about. Just that I'm doing the collage and I'm enjoying it. And, yeah. That's going to go like that. And then I'm going to turn it over to press it down so that any glue doesn't go on my mat. I know this one's very messy. That's because this is my extremely messy mat. I have two, but this is the one I ink and use alcohol inks. I'm just cutting that. Got the wrong scissors then because I have my glue scissors. I'm just cutting this off, trimming it. And yeah, trimming it down. Yep, that's my cat. You can hear kind of sneezing in the background too. When he gets when he gets stressed, which he just did because he was outside and the kitchen door was locked, he sneezes. I know, it's a random thing, but he's a very random cat. So okay, I want the bunny on. I wanted this like that, and I want the bunny kind of here. Yep, I'm just going to do that because I can add stuff on top, and that's that. But yeah, he sneezes when he gets stressed. It's both sweet and strange. We always do that. We always get the more unusual animals. Probably because I'm always rescuing. So they're always the ones that other people may not have wanted for whatever reason. And yeah, they've all got their own eccentricities, and that's what makes them amazing. Anyway, so as you can see, the Edith Holden behind kind of gives it a look as if there's more grass growing up behind there, and that's kind of what I was going for. I do think I want to stitch on this before I put the bark on, so I might have to do that. I have to sort of get everything to dry a little bit. And I want the bunny about there. I know, yes, he's a hare. I know. And I'm not going to glue him all the way down. I want his head up. I know he's a hare, guys, but for the purposes of this challenge, as it is me deciding what I want on my collage, it's a bunny. So, I think I must have spring in the air. It's getting so lovely here at the moment. Cold still, but sunshiny and lovely. I just love the fact that his head, because it's not completely stuck down, it looks like it's got extra dimension onto it. So there we go, that's him there. And now I'm wondering, do I want a bit of the brown kind of underneath, as if another stick, as if another little bit that he's hiding behind, or do I want another piece of this to look like that? Do it this way. I don't like the white. I know you can then ink on it, but it just it irritates me. So that's not the point of crafting, is it? To be irritated. So see, I kind of like that. Let's ink it and see what I think then. I could have some brown still too. Is that too much brown over that way? Have some brown this way, because we are going to have a lot of bark there. I think that's what I want, guys. I think it is. Okay, let's go for it. Let's ink. So, yeah. So as it's now spring, my other lovely kitty, who sometimes joins me in my videos. She's out in the garden having a lot of fun, enjoying it while there's a bit of light. And although cold, not too cold. And yeah, she's just out doing that most of the day. Kind of here, I think. I'm leaving it with some creases, if you can see. I'm not flattening those out because I want it to look like it's got texture and like earth and stuff. Yeah, that's what I want. And then this is going to go here. I might bring it down even more. So I actually picked these bags up in the sale not too long ago. Do I want this or do I want some of the red? I feel like I want some of the red. So otherwise it's a lot of... Okay, let's just put it down and then go from there because I don't know. Trying to be better at not procrastinating too much. I'm just laughing because I'm working on a journal at the moment and I'm totally procrastinating because I know I get, oh, I'll cut that a bit wonky, that's okay. I know I get questions on what do you do first, the cover or the signatures? And I have to say, I normally put the signature, the rough signature, together first. I know I don't mind that being that way now. I know. Yeah, I normally put the signature together first and then work on the cover. But I normally have an idea in my head of what the cover's going to be. And at the moment, the journal I'm working on, the signature's all put together. Everything's kind of sorted. But I don't know what the cover's going to be yet. And I can't make my mind up. So I'm going to pause you here again. Sorry, but I'm going to stitch around this because I want some stitching. Hi guys, I'm back. I just did a simple zigzag stitch all the way around, nothing too fancy. I'm also going to ink it up now because when I start putting the bark on it, it's not going to be as easy to ink. So yeah, and I don't know if my glue is actually going to hold the bark or not, or whether I'm going to need a glue gun. So I'm going to turn my glue gun on, my tiny one, and just get that sorted and heated up just in case I need it. And yeah, let's start playing. I really like how this looks so far actually. So we've got the paper bag. This is brown paper too. We've got book pages, we've got the bee, we've got the bunny, and now I'm going to play with some bark. And I'm thinking kind of up the edge, almost like I need to try and find the flatter pieces because, you know, almost like a tree. I kind of just want it looking, you know, almost tree-like, not exactly, because obviously it's an art journal page and I can't get it exactly tree-like. Right, let's see if I can break that off a little bit. That's not flat, is it? It's not going to go flat. I need it to be flat-ish. I mean, I suppose I could, again, sort of flatten it. This is... Oh, when we have great ideas and then trying to put it actually into practice is a whole other thing. So yeah, great ideas poorly executed. There's bark all over it. Kind of just want it as an accent on the sides, like that. Okay, I definitely think this is going to need hot glue, so I'm hoping that is heating up now. And again, I don't want it perfect. I want it kind of off to the edges. But do you know what? I quite like that. So, oh my gosh, this definitely could not go into a chunky journal because it's just not going to, come on here, it's just not going to actually stick. So the other idea I had was, where's the book page that says bold and beautiful? So I'm going to just move this to the side a minute so that I can tear this out. Bold. I don't know if I actually want to use it as is, bold and beautiful, or whether I just want to put bold, beautiful, you know, like do the words separately, which I have a feeling I might end up doing, but we'll see. Although that looks quite good like that with the bee behind it. That looks quite good like that. Obviously I've got this other bee that I wanted to use. I might go down there. I do have some of the rub-ons, the metallic rub-ons by, oh gosh, who's it by again? I can't remember. I've had these so many years. I must have had them like 10 years or more. And you can use them on wood and things like that. And it actually has brass in here, which is this one. Ah, where'd the bee go? So that's this one. So I'm thinking I might put bits on the bee and the tree. The bee and the tree. And then for the burgundy, I was thinking just flowers around the page kind of thing, like that. That's what I'm thinking. So do you know what, while we're waiting for the glue gun to heat up, I'm thinking I'm going to put this one down first. I don't think inking it will have much of a difference. I could use some of the brass on here too. Let's just go for it. I'm just rubbing my finger in and then just doing the edges. It's burgundy and brass. I wanted that there because the bee's going to be by it. So that's what we're going to do. That's going to go there. The bee's going to go on top of it. This is already sticky and it's very sticky. So I'm just going to stick it down like that. And again, I've left the flower with a bit of dimension, so that it can, I think that flower would have been better the other way. But we've done it now. Oh my gosh, am I even on camera? Hold on, let me move this up. Let's put this down as well, like that. And then we've got this, which is very, very white. So let's just ink it. And I also think I want to just go around the edges of this in black to really help it stand out. And we've got black on there anyway with the die cut blossoms. So like that. And I think I want it up here. Bold and beautiful. 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 A little bit of bronze again. I'm just touching it up. I'm hoping that is picking up on here. Just adding a little bit to it while I'm still waiting for my heat gun, which is taking longer than I expected. That's going to go there. Then we're going to have this kind of here. I think I want another one underneath as well. And again, I'm just going to add a bit of this bronze. Activated, it's set by water, these ones, so Might give it a little spritz when I'm done. Just under there. I'm going to put this, and I am going to put others on top. So that's my burgundy. So we've got bunny, a book page, a bag, burgundy, and the bark will be stuck down soon. Okay, it's getting hotter. It's just my tiny one, so it's it's the one I can grab. That needs to be stuck down properly. But is that even straight, guys? Can you see that? I'm hoping you can. I'm hoping I'm on camera. Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's got bronze on there now because hands. Okay, let's try and do this one first. Let's really just go for it and stick it down and hope that it sticks. And then I'm going to put this one down. Ooh, you hear that, guys? You can't even see the July now on here, but I know it's there, and that's what matters. And then I'm going to try and break this off a little bit to make it a tiny bit flatter. It's not going to work very well, but still. Oh, almost out of the glue bit. Okay, let's get this down. I liked it kind of strange like that. Right, so let's hold them for a few minutes. And yeah, I'm really liking how it's looking so far. Need a few more flowers, I feel like. Like, I don't know, where's the other one? Maybe, do we want one under? Might have one underneath the tree bark like that. And then there. And then supposed to do things in 5 and I'm just adding flowers everywhere. Okay, and let's just put this down anyway, and let's add some of the brass. I keep saying bronze, it's actually brass. That's what it says on there. So, you know, let's get that right. And hopefully the tree bark will be stuck. I mean, yeah, it seems pretty stuck. Look. Yep, that's worked well. Ooh, I like that. Oh, it's so much texture though. Look at that. Can you see how dimensional that is on the page? But I love it. So I'm so happy with that. Okay, I wanted to add some little gems or something into the middle of these flowers. Do I want the plain browns? Do I want a shimmery brown? Dark browns? I feel like the wood really goes because of the other wood. Hold on, I'm just getting my pokey tool. All we can do is try it out sometimes and see what we think. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know where I got these from. I have a whole drawer just full of these little gem things that I used to use a lot when I was doing pocket letters and like scrapbooking or card making, but I just don't use them. I'm wondering if I can stick that under a little bit. I just don't use them as much anymore. And I just felt like, use up what we've got, hey guys. Oh, that's looking so good. I like it so much. I'm wondering if we need another flower. That would cover up that bee though, and I quite like the bee. Another flower here maybe. Although I don't really think it needs another flower too much. Maybe like that. I don't know if I want it. I'm feeling like that flower under there isn't very, but then we've got all this going on, so I don't know, you guys might feel differently. I'm just having a final look. Oh, I didn't use my tea bag. I'm just having a final look to see if there was anything. Oh, I didn't use the scrap card either, but that's okay. You don't have to use everything. I just don't know. Do I want another flower just here? Yes, no. Right, now I'm overthinking. Do I want another one there with the bunny? Like, just covering that black bit up just there. Like, oh, okay, yep, I like that. All right, let's get the brass again. And just edge this lovely handmade paper. And let's, do we want that at the forefront and this behind? Yes, I think I do. Let's just ink that. Literally just rubbing it on and not even thinking too much about it. Get some glue on. And I don't need everything stuck down exactly because, as we have seen, where did those brown ones go to? What did I do with them? With this bark, it's not like, now I can't find my pokey tool either. It's not like this has to be completely flat, is it? So, I like it. Oh, come back. I like it a lot. So, do I want another one anywhere else? Like, I'm thinking, because you normally have things like, we've got 3s up here, but this isn't, and it's, I don't know if it's bothering me or not. Like, I just don't know. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because why not? Just why not, hey? We can just go there. And then we've got another one. And just stick it down. These are already sticky. If they don't stick very well, I will go back in and redo it. Okay, guys, I think we're done. What do you think? Let's hold it up. Let's really hold it up so you can get a good look at everything. And yeah, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I think I've surprised myself. Okay, so bunny, yes, I know it's a hare, but as I said, we're saying bunny. Bag, this was the brown paper bag, and we have some book page, lots of different book pages, and this is from a book page. Burgundy is the flowers, and I did mix the brown with a little bit of burgundy when I was doing the watercolour. And bark, well, that speaks for itself. Tree bark, and we've also got brown paper bag, and we've got blossoms, we've got black stitching, black blossoms, and we've got bold and beautiful. So that is my collage and my final piece for the Crazy Craft Challenge held by Luise Heinzl and Pam from the Paper Outpost. Let me know what you think down below, guys. I'm actually really happy with this, how this turned out. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. I don't know if I want splatters on it. I don't know. Ever since watching Luise a lot, I'm splattering everything. Anyway, I really like that. I don't want to touch the bark up with anything because the bark is just so beautiful on its own. It is well, it is bark, but it's for crafting. So I'm hoping it'd stand up. I'm glad I got to use that. I am wondering, would that have been better in black? Because you can't really see it, can you? It doesn't really stand out. But I also like the natural look of it because of all the natural colours. I don't know. I may change that. But there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched everything or just this one, if you haven't seen the others, do check out my playlist. I have created one of those for the Crazy Craft Challenge. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you enjoyed this and my random chatting, but haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots of crafty fun, and I will be back again soon. Until then, guys, bye for now.